Hello again, everybody. I am back and I'm excited to do another dress-up video. I have Judith here, who is my newest doll. I actually got her in a trade with my new doll friend, Nola. I gave her my Doll More model doll, Sochian, who I love dearly, but I think it was a great trade. I love Judith. She's a great doll. She's a SOULDOLL, Judith Fascinate version. Sorry if I'm tired. I'm like super jet lagged right now. But anyway, I have her dressed up, but I wanted to do this video because she actually came with a AYUANA Victorian ball gown, which suits her perfectly because she's just an awesome vampire princess. So I'm going to be doing that, but first I wanted to show some of the posing I think that the body can do. When I got her, she had some issues standing. Well, she didn't have heel feet. That was the first thing. So I used some like random heel feet that I had, and it worked with one pair of shoes, but she was super unsteady. So I decided that in the meantime, while I'm waiting like 5 months for her actual feet to show up, I would just hot glue suede her, and I ended up hot glue sueding or hot glue attaching, I suppose, some heel feet to the bottom of her just so she's more stable in the meantime and I can get her to wear nice shoes. So she does stand now. She is literally, I mean, you can't see this, hold on. She has no ankle movement anymore. It's just one solid piece. That'll work for the next few months. I don't really put my dolls in flat shoes, not often anyway, so I thought that was just the easiest way to handle the situation. But I'm going to get her out of this outfit so I can kind of show off some of the posing if anyone is looking at getting a SOULDOLL. I think they're SOULDOLL Zenith bodies, but yeah. So I just wanted to show off the outfit she's already in before I took it off. This is a Doll More, I think it's a silk mermaid gown. I actually got it in one of their summer grab boxes, and it was just so perfect for her that this is basically what she's been wearing since I got her. So I love the dress. She's still not like the most stable thing in the world. I think I had some issues getting her to stand, but like I said, in the next few months when her feet come in, it shouldn't be an issue anymore. But that actually is something to consider if you're maybe interested in getting this type of doll. They have some interesting features that I don't quite, well, I don't want to say I don't understand, they're just different. Like, for instance, her heel feet I think are 8 centimeters long, which puts her out of the normal range for any sort of SD-sized shoe. I don't even think SDGR shoes will fit 8 centimeter long feet, but I could be wrong. So I bought her the actual Soul Zenith feet and the other hands to match the original hand she came with, but in addition I bought some Lutz heels feet because I've had really good luck putting those on dolls that didn't match and getting a pretty stable result. So she's a bit of a hybrid, kind of, in a way. So the other thing I wanted to show off, obviously, was her beautiful face. This is the company face up for SOULDOLL Judith Fascinate. oh, there she goes. The SOULDOLL hands are really interesting to me. They're very gestural. If you're going for a quiet, graceful doll, maybe don't get these hands or this body. It's not subtle. Like, she has perfect vampire witch hands, basically. They're, you know, you can see, very gestural, very pointed knuckles, long nails. I love them. I think they're really cool. But it would be fun to give her a manicure. So, with that all over, I'm going to get her undressed so I can kind of show off the way that the body works on this doll. So I don't know if people have like a better way of doing this, but so far I haven't been able to find one out. This isn't really working at all, actually. So I don't know of any better way to do this. If someone does, please let me know. I have the camera like in my lap, kind of, but she's so tall. It's hard to... And then if I put it behind, then my arms aren't long enough to show her. So if any of you kind people have some sort of suggestion, please let me know. I need help. Ignore the putty on her head. Whoops. I ran out of wig caps in her size, so this is a temporary solution. But I have Melon Pan Market eyes in there right now. They're just blank pink irises, and I thought they looked so cute on her, so that's what she's had in this whole time. So I sueded every joint, and I'm not going to sit here and say I'm an expert joint sueder because I'm not. I just, you know, I did my best. I wish I had like a before and after video. If I was smart, I would do that. Maybe I will with the mask outs on the posing, because it really is much improved. She's so smooth that her shoulder joints, knee joints, everything, they just slide out of place. Like, it was impossible to get her to even sit down. Still one of the issues that I have, but with the sueding it's a lot easier. She'll actually hold a 90-degree pose. She does have some butt glue, but that's fine. Prior to sueding, the highest I could get her to sit was like this, and she always wanted to go back anyway. Just got some seams, but that's okay. So the other weird thing about these bodies, and I'm saying weird because it's not negative, it's not a positive, it's just interesting to me, is this chest joint here. So I have it sueded so I can do things like this and this, and the balancing of the body is interesting in that when she's flat, just standing, her back is already in a very arched position, but the weight of the actual body, and this might be due to the fact that I have the incorrect feet on her, but she naturally just wants to fall forwards. So to get her to stand, sometimes I have to pull her back a little. She'll stay. Hold on. It's a pain in the ass because there's not like a bevel to make this stay. It's literally just the friction from the glue. And then push her head forwards. Let me see. Well, I couldn't get it the other way right now, but essentially this was impossible without the glue sueding. It's a really weird joint, if you can see that. It's just completely smooth, so you could do this, but then she would slide back like this. Let me see if I can get her to go back right now. No, I can't, but that's fine. Alright, next thing is her elbow joints. These are fine. She can do many things. And touch her ears. Oops. The elbow joints are vastly improved too after sueding, as you know, you might expect. So, double jointed elbows. Let me adjust this real quick. Ooh, hopefully I'm not making anybody seasick. Oops. They're actually pretty stiff with the joint, with the hot glue in there, which is great. The wrist movement, she'll hold wrist poses better now too. You just do whatever. One thing I've noticed about this doll that hasn't really happened with my other dolls is when you like to fold her arm up, her little arm joint, of course now it's fine, but I could see it a minute ago, it likes to escape. You see? It'll go back in, but yeah, there we go. So every now and then she has a bit of a dislocated elbow. I'm not sure what causes that. Let me see. Maybe it's just her left arm. Maybe she's just wonky. I don't know. But, yeah. So that's the top half of her. She has no lower joint torso. She doesn't have jointed thighs. With the sueding, like I said before, she'll sit at a 90-degree angle. 90-ish degree angle. Oh, other weird thing. So the hands are so gestural, and the nails are long enough that you actually can't really get a flat sit on her hand. This nail dips so deep. You can see that. The wrist won't touch the ground. So if you try and have her sit and hold herself up by her elbows, her hands literally get in the way and push her arm back outwards. So that's something that can be probably rectified with the other 2 pairs of hands that I ordered that will be here months from now. But that's alright. Another issue I had when I first got her was her knees. They're super smooth. It was impossible, literally impossible to get her to hold any sort of pose with the knees. So you'll see they'll stay now. I don't have a previous example, but they would just fall flat. There's nothing you could really do. My glue slating is a little wonky. But yeah, double jointed knees, very nice. And then here's my temporary hack job to get her to have heel feet and be able to stand. So I'm not entirely sure whose feet these are. I think I got them off of like a project doll that I bought off of like eBay. So I hot glue sueded them at first and she still wasn't stable enough. So I said, fuck it. The Lutz dolls, they come with the heel, feet, leg, where you change it at the knee. And I was like, well, she's just going to be wearing heels anyway, so I'll just temporarily hot glue her feet in place and nobody will know. And she'll be able to stand. And so far it's worked out pretty well. She's definitely still not the most stable doll in the world, but she will stand. And I do like this sideways, or I guess sideways and forwards tilt pose that she can do. She can slouch. Like a zombie or something. It's kind of appropriate. But yeah, anyway, so that's the doll. I'm really happy with her. I love seeing how new dolls, or I guess different dolls, how the posability works, how they're built, how they're strung, because they're all very different, extremely different. So I'm very happy to have her. There she is. And now I will get to getting her dressed, which I'm sure is the more interesting part of this video. Alright, so I'm a huge fan of AYUANA's clothes. I'm not going to hesitate to say that she's my favorite well-jointed doll designer and my inspiration for learning how to sew, which I am definitely not. I'm a beginner level sewist. I made some dresses for my centaurs, my giraffe centaurs, Callie and Kezia. I've made a few things, I've edited a few things, but I've never like designed a costume or anything. Most of my experience comes from sewing my own clothes, like tailoring my own clothes in real life. So I don't know if that really counts. What is this? Get this out of there. There we go. So I'm just gonna throw her shoes on and her stockings and then get to the outfit. These heels I got from Lutz a while back, red and black, super cute, have little velvet bows on them, perfect for this outfit, which is also red and black. There's a theme to this character. Red, black, and white, I suppose. Very vampire. Alright, so let me put her shoes on. Oh yeah, and I have a new rug now. it's still not good enough to cover the whole floor. Maybe I need like a table. To be honest, I don't really know. I'm hoping somebody who's good at this kind of thing can maybe give me some tips. Or I'll do some searching, I don't know. I've never, prior to this, like, YouTube thing, I've never, like, made videos before in my life. It was not something I was even interested in. So I really don't know anything. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing it because it's fun. So hopefully you guys think it's fun too. So let's see, let me find all the pieces. Here we go. Alright, so we'll start with the least interesting and then I guess move up. So I'll show all the pieces first and then we'll put them on. So the first is this bustle, which I found really interesting. I was wondering how she got her ball gowns to like be so poofy without an actual like crinoline cage. This tulle thing stands up by itself. It is its own crinoline cage, if that's the correct word. It's like, I don't even know how she got the tulle this thick. Like, that's holding those pleats, you know what I mean? Look at that. So that I thought was really cool and really well done, and I want to figure out how to do that someday. One step at a time. But someday. So the next is the overskirt and train, which is so long. It's so long and beautiful. I have another blue silk dress from Dolls of Millennia, which I think is the only outfit I have that will beat the train on this one. Or they might be the same, but I don't know. I'll try and get someone else dressed up in that in a little bit, see what I can do. Do a train comparison video. But yeah, here it is. It's a little bit dusty and dog furry. Look at this. It's because I'm in the bedroom and my dog, I have a German Shepherd. His name is Doc. He's a sweetheart, but his fur gets on everything. So I had this on the floor and it's picked up all the fur. Because of course it did. Alright, so that's those. This one so this is the train of the skirt, and I did use this already with her the first time I dressed her up. I had her in like what I was calling like a casual version of this dress. So the train was just so cool, I had to use it like right when I got her. So here it is again. It's huge. I can't even fit it in the camera once again. A little bit of dog fur in there. But so it attaches at the top with a leather, I think it's leather, pleather, black fabric, some sort of fabric with a snap. It has these cute, I don't know what you'd call them, petticoats, side floofers for the dress. I don't think petticoats, but it's just some detailing, whatever. There's a ribbon in the back and then the silk flowers all the way down with the tulle, which is not stiff now that I think about it. Is this the same material? How did she make it so stiff? Enamel? No. Is this the same? Yeah. Well, no. It's hard to tell, but I think the hole size on this is smaller, so I think this might just be a stiffer material. I don't know. Not my specialty. So yeah, all the way down. Oh, that's not even dog hair, that's wig hair. Cool. Alright, so we'll put this over there. And I do take really good care of my doll things, by the way. I don't even let my dog in the same room. It's just being in this room, I get exposed to dog. Or I guess my doll stuff gets exposed to dog. So next we have the little accessories that came with it. Let me get these real quick. So this is a choker that matches the dress. It's really cute. throw that on her later. And then we have these cool poofy sleeves. It never would have occurred to me in 1,000 years to not attach the sleeves to the outfit, but that's really smart. Some elastic sewn in there. That's something I want to learn how to do. I don't know how to do that. I have like a sewing machine, but I'm so basic at using it. I'm like, sew a straight line. I don't know. Oh god. But, you know, you gotta start somewhere. So the main part of the dress, this is the last piece, is the beautiful bodice. It's gorgeous. Has a red ribbon to lace up the back. The detailing is so beautiful. The black tulle again, the soft tulle from the train, flower train. I love the pleating on here. It's just sewn so perfectly. Look at those straight lines. Wow. And the eyelets too. They're pretty evenly spaced out. Let me see. I've only done eyelets like a few times. And they're always messy, so yeah, I'm really impressed. I mean, obviously by the whole thing. She's super talented. Or they. I don't really know if it's one person or two people or three people. Is it IU and Anna? Or is it AYUANA? I don't know. Maybe someday I'll find out. So yeah. There's the bodice. Beautiful. The whole thing's gorgeous. Now we get the fun part of dressing her up. And I guess the last thing I should show is this wig. I got it off of Instagram. I love this wig. I had to get it. I thought it was just perfect for her. It's pre-styled. I'm not sure who did the styling. I can try and find out who I bought it from. It was bought secondhand. But it's styled with just white glue, which I've done a few times with my own wigs, but nowhere near this elaborate. It looks like they cut and curled their own bangs. And then it has this really interesting, intricate kind of braidy, loopy pattern to it. And I went in with like a razor comb and I thinned out about half of the bottom, if that tells you how much hair is in this thing. I have about half a wig's worth that I took off in layers because it was just so thick and heavy. But now I think it looks more natural. The weight's a little bit better. And it looks really good. It suits her perfectly. This is Judith's wig. So there's that one. And I've got her jewelry on the table over there. Okay. There you go. Alright, so let's try and do this. I wonder if she'll stand up by herself, like with the petty skirt, like if it'll just like turn her into a stick. Let's see. Doubt it, but maybe. Wonder if this even goes to her feet. No, it does not, but it looks cool. I would have her in underwear, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. I'm at the point where I have so many dolls that like I can't possibly change all their clothes in one day, and I'm constantly reorganizing the room and making sure my collection is like where I want it to be and clean and neat. So she'll put underwear on eventually, but today is not that day. Sorry, Judith. Alright, so here we go. Petty skirt on. Gorgeous. Love the flower lace detailing. Now let's throw on the overskirt. I'll put her back down. That's like, I love this skirt by itself, to be honest. Like, that's a pretty cool ballerina look. She just needs a different top. But yeah, I love buying outfits in different parts because you can really just do different things with them, you know? it's not like a one-piece outfit where that's what it is. You can have fun and make them into other stuff, so yeah. Alright, so here's the big old skirt. I'm going to throw this one on here, and I'm pretty sure it probably buttons in the back, because that's the longer end of it. Boop, boop. I'm so excited. I've been waiting like a couple weeks to dress her up in this. I just haven't had a chance. There we go. Wow. Okay. Excuse my hand. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. I might have to take it back. This might be the biggest train of all, not the blue dress after all. Wow. Excuse my foot. Look at that. That's amazing. I'll have to, it's hard to see like from this angle, but I'll try and get a better shot once we're all done. Look how huge this is. Look at it. It's massive. Alright. I'm gonna flip her around now because all you can see is skirt. Not ideal. Well, ideal, but not ideal for getting dressed. Alright. I guess the train will leave for last. The necklace can go last. Let's put her bodice on. This might be another speed up for when I lace her up, because this shit takes a long time. And I'm slow. Okay. So this goes like this. Doesn't look like there's a back panel or anything, so oof. This should be fine. Put her in a better spot. Is that good? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we'll make a nice little bow. I hope my head wasn't in there that whole time, but whatever. I don't know what the hell this bow is doing. What's going on here? Come on. What is this? Alright, that'll do it. Bodice on. I believe this goes, okay, yeah, there we go. Over there. Oh my god, that fits her like a glove. Look at that. Gorgeous. I can't believe how well that fits her. She looks amazing. Alright, let's get them poofy sleeves on now. We're almost done. So poofy sleeves and necklace are the next two, and then all we have is the glorious train. Haha. I guess that's how you get away with not attaching them, right? If the dress goes over the shoulder, then no one will ever know. It makes life easier too, so. It also makes me think of like actual, I don't know if it, like, some people are probably into this, but like actually historical dressmaking, where everything was kind of attached by pins and different parts, and they would use different pieces of different outfits to create a new dress. That's what that reminds me of, and I always thought that was really a beautiful thing that we should probably get back to doing. Oops. Instead of destroying the entire planet, to have new clothes every 5 minutes of our lives. So, you know. Let's see if I can get this on her head. There we go. 1. There we go. 2. Oh, that's so cute. Alright. So, let's see. The last piece is the train. I wonder if, I probably can't get her to sit up while I do this, or maybe it's gonna be a, let me see what I can do here. Boof. She just boofs right out. She's huge. Oh, you want to stand for me now? Oh, that's nice of you. Okay. Alright, let me fix this camera angle. Alright, so I had to change the camera angle there real quick, but I'm just gonna put on her train, which I think I probably should have done before the corset, but I think I can just slip it underneath and it'll still fit. Okay, I know this fits her waist because I've had it on her before. There we go. That's not bad. So the ribbon's sticking out from the side, and let me fix that. It's not the neatest job I've ever done, but you know. Her curly tail. It's so awesome. Get you standing like a person. What's this? Folded. Wow. That's amazing. I have not put her in this yet, so it's all new to me, so I'm just kind of taking it in. I know you guys can't see very well. I'm going to throw a wig on and then I'll try and get a good shot. So, like I said, she will stand, but she's not happy about it. Alright, let me just throw her wig on real quick. Oh, she looks so cute. Alright, now let me get her to stand and then I will be back. So it's very difficult to actually get her in frame. Here we go. The dress is so big. I love it so much. But she does. She looks like a beautiful vampire. I'm surprised she hasn't fallen over yet because she was giving me some trouble a few minutes ago. But I want to see. I'm going to try and adjust so you can pull the train around the side so you can kind of get a better view. But this is the final result. She looks amazing. Love it. Can't wait to put her on display. Alright, so 1 second. So it took some doing, but it has been done. Here's the, oh no! Yeah, I was gonna say she was giving me some trouble. Maybe I'll just hold her, but here's the train sideways. The dress itself is so heavy, it's actually pulling her forwards, which is the opposite problem I was having before. You can see it. There's the back. Just beautiful doll. Sorry for my camera moving. I've gone back in terms of being able to make videos. Just give me 1 second and I'll get her sitting down. So this is a lot better. Where she's sitting down. You can see the train and just how big this dress is and how glorious. She's sitting on a table. It's like a coffee table, but she takes up the whole thing by herself. She's so big. This dress on. But yeah, I love it. She looks amazing. I'm very happy that my first ball jointed doll trade was a success. Made a new friend, got a new doll, they got a new doll. All sorts of fun. Ignore the carpet cleaner. Oh, here's like an example of my sewing ability. I made this pillow. I sewed the lace onto it and, whoops, it won't focus. I know this is not exciting. To me it is. But I made this pillow, stuffed it, and I sewed this lace on with the pearl details, and this has actually come in handy a ton of times, and it looks really nice. It's like a little back cushion thing. So that's about all my sewing ability has, but thank you so much for watching. I've got 17 subscribers, which is crazy. I'm glad you guys like these videos or like seeing my collection, because I love sharing it. I wish more people would be into dolls. Hopefully this helps the cause. If you're thinking about buying a ball jointed doll, do it. They're lots of fun. They're very expensive, so don't be like me and get into debt from buying doll stuff. But you know, we all make mistakes. I've called it my midlife crisis. I have no regrets. But yeah, so thanks again. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully I'll make another video soon. I'm trying to not like, you know, overload anybody or whatever. I don't know how annoying I am. But thanks again, and I guess I'll see you next time. Bye bye.